Good morning. I am Sydney Shanker, and today I have the absolute honor of introducing the crochet queen herself, Saniya Young. Ever since Mr. McCullough's algebra class sophomore year, it has been extremely apparent that Saniya can pretty much do anything. When the rest of our class attempted to master synthetic division, Saniya gracefully helped us through. Not only is she basically an algebra prodigy, but she is also the most creative person anyone has ever met. From whales to bunnies to designer quality sweaters, Saniya can crochet it all. She is funny, beautiful, kind, and overall, the class of 2024 would be way less fun without her. I'm so excited for what she has to share today, so without further delay, I give you the Saniya Young.
When I was a kid, I decided that I did not want to be a black girl in America. I was always ashamed of how I looked and would constantly think of ways to erase my blackness. I started with my hair. I've always struggled to love and embrace my curls. My family will always say that my hair was nappy, too thick, or unmanageable. I was forced to wear my natural hair while the women around me had relaxers or wore wigs. The only time I was happy with my hair was when it was straightened. I thought straight hair made me look prettier and more presentable. This was also the only time I received compliments from my classmates. I used to tell my mama that I would wear wigs like her when I got older. I used to tell her that I wanted straight, long, blonde hair like the girls on TV. I was 6 years old. Next was my skin. I always thought of bleaching my skin as a kid. I wanted to be lighter and paler. I believed life would be easier if I was lighter. I knew that black people were treated differently in America, and I had seen my people struggle continuously. And I knew that I would be doomed to the same fate. I wanted to avoid racism and discrimination. I wanted to avoid the trials and tribulations that came with being black. I wanted to avoid that constant battle for equality. I did not want to be defined by the color of my skin, but rather my character. I was 9 years old. Last was my culture. I often felt that I had to reject my culture in order to fit in with others. Many things my people did and said were considered ghetto or ratchet to everybody else. When talking to people outside of my circle, I thought I had to change my voice so I wouldn't be labeled as ghetto. I thought I had to act differently so I wouldn't be labeled as ratchet. In the end, this took a major toll on me and my mental health. I was exhausted from pretending to be somebody I wasn't. I was 12 years old. Now that I'm almost 18 years old, I have reached a place of love and acceptance. I have taken the time to reflect on these thoughts and embrace the person that I am. I can confidently say that I am proud to be a black woman in America. I've learned to embrace the curls, knots, and tangles. I approach my hair with patience and love. I wear my curls proudly, wildly, and daily because they are not nappy and they are beautiful. I walk with my head held high because I refuse to let other people tell me how I should feel about my skin color. I will gladly fight against any hate, racism, and discrimination so little girls won't have to experience the same self-hate. I will continue to teach others about my traditions and culture because I will not be ashamed. Most importantly, I will continue to show love to all the black girls around me. I will compliment their hair, skin, and personality because I want them to know that they are beautiful. Even though I have grown mentally and physically, I will not forget how I felt as a kid, and I will always try to be the person that I needed when I was 6 years old.